Have you ever dreamed of traveling the world but thought it was too expensive? Picture it, your dreams of exploring exotic locales, sampling global cuisines and immersing yourself in diverse cultures all seem to be just out of reach, barred by the perceived high cost of world travel. But what if I told you, you've been misled? The idea of globetrotting on a budget is not only possible, it's a thrilling challenge that can lead to the most enriching experiences. It's a matter of shattering the myth, the misconception that only the affluent can afford to journey across continents. It's time to debunk that notion and introduce you to a whole new perspective on budget-friendly world travel. Our world is a treasure trove of wonder waiting to be discovered, and the price tag doesn't have to be exorbitant. You can traverse the globe on a shoestring budget. Well, think again. We're about to show you how you can see the world without breaking the bank. Planning is key when it comes to budget-friendly travel. Imagine you're an architect and your trip is the building you're about to construct. It would be unwise to start laying bricks without a blueprint, wouldn't it? The same principle applies to travel. Planning helps you map out your journey, ensuring you make the most of your time and money. By doing your homework, you can identify the most cost-effective routes, find affordable accommodations, and discover local eateries that won't break the bank. It also helps prevent those sneaky, unexpected expenses. Ever found yourself paying a hefty fee for an emergency hotel booking because you missed a connecting flight? Or spending more on meals because you didn't know about the local market around the corner? That's what we're trying to avoid. Planning doesn't mean you can't be spontaneous. It simply means you're prepared. You have a solid foundation from which you can explore and experience the world. Remember, a well-planned trip is a budget-friendly trip. Your dream destination doesn't have to cost a fortune. That's right, folks, it's time to put on your explorer's hat and delve into the art of choosing a budget-friendly destination. The first thing you'll want to consider is the cost of living in your preferred destination. Some places may seem like a steal with cheap airfare, but the high cost of food, accommodation and activities can quickly eat into your savings. So before you get swept away by the allure of a destination, do a little research. A good trick is to look at the price of everyday items like a cup of coffee or a meal at a local restaurant. If those seem affordable, you're on the right track. Next, let's talk about exchange rates. These can be a traveler's best friend or worst enemy. A favorable exchange rate can make your money stretch a lot further, turning a once unaffordable destination into a budget-friendly paradise. So keep an eye on the currency market and consider destinations where your currency is strong. Now let's touch on time. No, not the passing of hours, but the time of year you choose to travel. This is where the concept of off-peak travel comes into play. Traveling during a destination's low season can drastically reduce the cost of your trip. Not only are flights and accommodations generally cheaper, but you'll also avoid the tourist crowds, giving you a more authentic experience. And remember, the world is a big place. Don't limit yourself to the usual tourist traps. There are countless hidden gems out there that are kinder to your wallet and offer unique experiences. So why not give that lesser-known city or country a chance? You might be pleasantly surprised. In conclusion, choosing a budget-friendly destination involves a bit of research, flexibility, and an open mind. But with these considerations in hand, you're well on your way to planning a trip that won't break the bank. Choose wisely, and your dream destination might just become your next adventure. Getting there and staying there doesn't have to be pricey. Let's start with transportation. The key to scoring affordable flights, trains, buses, or even boat rides is timing. Booking in advance when prices are at their lowest can save you a significant amount of money. However, if you're a little more spontaneous, last-minute deals can also offer some serious savings. You just have to be flexible and ready to jump on a great offer. Comparison websites are your best friend when it comes to finding the best deals. Websites like Skyscanner, Kayak, and Google Flights can help you compare prices across multiple airlines at once. They even offer features like price tracking and fare predictions to help you get the best bang for your buck. Now let's talk about accommodation. Hotels can be pricey, but thankfully they're not your only option. Hostels, for instance, offer budget-friendly, dormitory-style rooms that are perfect for solo travelers or groups. They also provide a great opportunity to meet other travelers from around the world. If you prefer a bit more privacy, consider vacation rentals through platforms like Airbnb or Booking.com. These can be particularly cost-effective if you're traveling with a group and can split the cost. Plus, having access to a kitchen can also save you money on food. For those who really want to save, house sitting or home exchanges can practically eliminate your accommodation costs. Websites like Trusted House Sitters or Home Exchange connect you with homeowners who need someone to look after their home while they're away. In exchange, you get free accommodation. It's a win-win. Remember, when it comes to finding affordable accommodation and transportation, it's all about being flexible, proactive, and resourceful. Explore all your options, compare prices, and don't be afraid to think outside the box. With a little bit of research, you can find some amazing deals. And who knows, you might end up having an adventure you never expected, all while saving money on your trip around the world. Experience the local cuisine and culture without draining your wallet. Now, let's dive into one of the most exciting aspects of travel: food and exploration. Eating on a budget doesn't have to mean compromising on taste and experience. In fact, it often leads to more authentic and memorable encounters. Street food is a fantastic way to sample local delicacies without breaking the bank. From sizzling skewers in Bangkok's bustling markets to mouth-watering empanadas on the streets of Buenos Aires, these tantalizing treats are a gastronomic journey in themselves. Don't shy away from local markets either. They're a cornucopia of fresh produce, local specialties, and homemade goodies. Plus, they're a great opportunity to mingle with locals and get a real feel for the place. Self-catering is another savvy option. Grab some ingredients from a nearby grocer or market and whip up your own meal. It's cost-effective. And who knows, you might discover your inner chef along the way. But travel isn't just about food. It's about immersing yourself in the culture and exploring new places. And guess what? Some of the best experiences are free or come at a very minimal cost. Museums often have days when entry is free or discounted. Parks, beaches, and hiking trails offer breathtaking views and a chance to connect with nature. Walking tours are a great way to see the sights and learn about the history and culture of a place. And don't forget, sometimes the best thing to do is simply wander. Lose yourself in the winding lanes of an old town or stroll along the river at sunset. These moments, though simple, often create the most lasting memories. So, as you embark on your budget-friendly journey, remember to savor the local flavors and embrace the culture. Immerse yourself in the experience and don't let a tight budget deter you. After all, travel is all about discovery and connection. Remember, the best experiences often come from the simplest pleasures. So go ahead, take that trip, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Budget-friendly travel is more than possible. It's an adventure in itself. We've embarked on a journey through the planning process, and perhaps you've started to see how this can transform the way you see the world. Let's take a quick look back at our itinerary. We started with the dream of world travel. Remember, every great journey begins with a dream. Hold on to it, it's your compass, guiding you when the planning gets tough. We then moved on to the importance of planning. Without a plan, even the most seasoned travelers can find themselves lost. Your plan is your roadmap, helping you navigate through the challenges and unexpected detours that are part and parcel of any global adventure. Choosing the right destination was our next stop. This is your starting point, your first step out into the world. This choice shapes your journey, so take the time to consider it carefully. We then explored the ways to find affordable accommodation and transportation. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's all about making your money stretch as far as your imagination. Remember, there are always options, you just need to know where to look. Our last stop was all about eating and exploring on a budget. This is where you truly immerse yourself in the culture and experience of your chosen destinations. It's not just about saving money, it's about diving deep into the heart of a place and coming up with experiences and memories that are truly priceless. So, there you have it, a plan to travel the world on a budget. It requires effort, yes. It requires planning, certainly, but it's totally achievable. And the reward? Well, that's a world of incredible experiences waiting just for you. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your budget-friendly trip around the world today. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips.